So Instagram stories are one of the best ways to build a relationship with your audience and create more leads and revenue for your business. But how can you go about massively increasing your story views so that you can grow your following, build your audience, and create more revenue for your business? Today, I'm going to cover 7 strategies to get more views on your Instagram stories. And no, these aren't going to be some lame tips like post pretty photos, post more stories, get more followers, because yeah, thanks, Captain Obvious. We get it. Those are definitely important, but these are going to be more in-depth strategies and techniques that I've used to gain my followers massive followings and drive way more revenue for their businesses. Let's get into it. Right, so strategy number 1 is use Instagram story polls. So when you use polls on Instagram and someone that's following you and watches that story votes on it, it shows Instagram that they're engaging with your content. And when people engage in your content, Instagram push it to more people, because engaging content like this is very valuable for Instagram because it keeps people on the platform. Therefore, Instagram can show them more ads in the stories and so on, and they make money. So when your stories and content is seen as engaging, Instagram show it to more people. And on top of this, when you post stories in the future, if someone has previously engaged in a story, on a question, etc., then Instagram are more likely to push your story to the front because this person has shown some level of interest in your content. Strategy number 2 is repost TikTok videos. Find funny TikToks and simply go ahead and repost them to your story. This might seem like a weird one, but if it's a funny TikTok that relates to your niche, it's likely to get a lot of story replies. And as mentioned before, a lot of story replies shows that your story is engaging. And when it is engaging, Instagram show it not only to more people that are following you, but more people who are not following you on the explore page, because hey, Instagram wants good content and they're going to show it to more people. So find some engaging, funny content on TikTok, repost it on your Instagram story. I've had friends that get like a few thousand views on their story that have said using this, they've been able to get 20, 30, 40, 50,000 views on a single story because they posted something funny from TikTok. Number 3 is add your location when posting stories. All right, I get it. This one is a pretty basic one, but if you are traveling in a different place to usual, in a certain cafe, restaurant, at a sporting event, etc., and you're posting a story, feel free to chuck in your location. Even if you're not traveling anywhere, even if you're just at home, put in your location. And then when people look at these locations that are not following you, they can see you show up in the stories section for this location. And it's a great way to get your story seen by more people, especially if you're trying to build an audience in a specific area. Number 4 is spread out your stories. Again, pretty basic tip, but this is something that will definitely help you a lot. You'll get more story views if you post once every few hours rather than posting 5 or 6 at once and then nothing for the rest of the day. This is because each time you post a new story, it tends to push your content to the front of people's stories queue, and therefore when they click on that, not only do they see the most recent upload, but they see previous stories that you posted before that, before getting onto your most recent one, which is a great way to keep pushing your content to the front of people's feeds and therefore getting more engagement on all of it. Strategy number 5 is to add hashtags to your story. And this might seem spammy, but there is a way around it. What you want to do is go ahead and add relevant hashtags. Maybe you're a football player and you're at a game, rather than just adding hashtag football, hashtag whatever league you're in. If you're playing the Premier League, hashtag Premier League, and all that stuff there, it looks very spammy. What you can do is you can add whatever hashtags you want, and then you make them really small on the screen. I'll show an example up here. And then you basically drag them off the screen so that anyone looking at your story that is following you will not see the hashtags whatsoever. However, the hashtags are technically still included, so when someone goes to hashtag football or hashtag tennis or whatever it is that you hashtagged, they can still see your story without it coming across as spammy. And it's a great way to get more people seeing your content. Now, strategy number 6 is to subtitle your stories when they are video. Now, granted, this is more effort. However, if you subtitle any informative video or audio clips that you're posting on your story, it should lead to a higher watch time on average, because a lot of people watch stories without the sound on. And that way, if it's getting a higher watch time, Instagram are likely to push that content to more people. because like I say, they love engaging content. Studies have shown that 85% of Facebook video is watched without sound on whatsoever, and which means I would assume Instagram is pretty much the same. This means you're missing out on 85% of your audience when you're not posting with subtitles. Add them to increase the engagement with the story. Not only are you going to get more people interested in what you're talking about, but chances are you'll get higher watch time, which should lead to more story views for you. This is why you notice so much short form content on Facebook nowadays has got subtitles, and it doesn't even have to be in depth of you going through and literally word for word typing everything out. Even if you just had like the main points of what you're talking about. For example, if I did a story saying, oh, the 3 best tips to grow on Instagram, and I did a bunch of stories like that, I could literally just say the 3 best tips to grow on Instagram, and then for the first tip, say tip number 1, post good content. Tip number 2, and then just write those main points. And if people want something more in depth, they can chuck their headphones in or turn the sound on and have a listen. You don't have to word for word do everything, but even if you just highlight key points in text to get people's attention and to get your message across. And tip number 7 is to tag people in your story. When you tag someone, they can simply share your story with one single tap on their screen, driving more followers and story views back to your account. This could be as simple as if you're hanging out with some friends or you're going out on a networking brunch, or I don't know what you're up to. You take a photo and you tag them in it, and then they will likely share that to their audience. You don't have to force it, just if it comes naturally, if there's a simple way that you can tag someone. If you're watching a YouTube video that you really enjoy, such as this one, you could go ahead and take a photo of this, tag me and post it on your Instagram story, and then I will go ahead and share that to my audience. My Instagram is @JoshRyan, so if you go ahead, take a photo of this right now, tag me in it, post it on your story, I will go ahead and share that on my story, and then boom, look at that. You're going to go in front of my about 11,000 followers. You'll get some more story views, you'll get some more followers, everyone will be happy, and it's a great way to support the channel by sharing us with your audience. And well, that's it from this video. So to quickly recap before I end this, number 1 is to use story polls. Number 2 is to repost TikToks that relate to your audience. Number 3 is to tag your location. Number 4 is to spread your stories out throughout the day. Number 5 is to add hashtags and remember to drag them off the screen so they don't look spammy. Number 6 is to add subtitles to your videos or write out the main points. And number 7 is tag people in your posts on your story when relevant. And as a bonus for this video, if you post a Instagram story of you watching this video and you tag me in it @JoshRyan, I will share it on my Instagram. You'll get some more followers, etc. And it's a great way for you to support the channel for no extra cost. And well, that's it from this video. So if you enjoyed it, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. I post 2 times every single week all about Instagram and making money online. Make sure you like the video if you enjoyed it. It helps us reach more people and help more people learn social media and so on. And if you want to grab my free Instagram ebook, you can grab that in the top link of the description. But that's it from me today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you all another time.